From the Park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third.
Riding in, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Orioles 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. David Hess gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. This thing left the bat. I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rickards under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Settling in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Sucre. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jackie.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Nunez at second with 2 down. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Eric Leone. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in, Cedric Mullins, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game. The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice left.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box, Joey Rickard. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his day started, Christian Vasquez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now the 2-1. Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Mookie Betts. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now battle.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The left fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Line hard. The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So digging in now, Trey Mancini. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Strike taken up in the zone. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
1-2. Popped him up. Devers is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Next for the Red Sox.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. 3 runs, 9 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard liner to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay, and he is in there. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Another 1-2 delivery. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eric Leone goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. So striding in, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Alberto on second. Sucre on at first with 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mullins has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. To left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Called strike 2.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Now that's popped up. Mancini is under it. 2 gone.
For the Red Sox.
Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Orioles nothing. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in, Renato Nunez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 and 2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. In now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Alberto has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mullins going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Last time through was a base hit. Swing, strike two.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. It was a walk in his last trip. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Dan Straley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's off the green monster. The throw into second, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
Now batting. Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch is popped up. Alberto is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now play J.D. Martinez, who hits in 4 attempts to this point. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Eric Leone. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50, Miguel.
1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above.
Devers, right field and carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Catcher, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will bang up against the wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders has the wheels to catch up to it, and he drives easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. Pulled toward right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Ready now, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. A dive, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 1-1 swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's Renato Nunez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he goes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 18-0 the final this afternoon.